I'm Kelly Lynch, the owner and founder of Balance Studio in Cohasset Village. And we're here to share a little bit about why we love yoga. I'm here with my friend Trish Hart and colleague, fellow yoga instructor. So statistics show us over the years that the percentage of Americans doing yoga is growing and growing. Today there are over 20 million people in the United States alone practicing yoga, and the biggest growth in that category comes from the 55 and over age bracket, which makes sense as the boomers start to age and get along in years. But it's not just for people who are 55 and older. Yoga has so many applicable paths. People come for stress management, they come for strength and stability, they come for increased physical endurance and performance for sports, and they also come to yoga for injury prevention. So how would you describe to someone what yoga is all about?
Well, yoga means union, and it's the union of the mind and body. It's a series of physical exercises, meditation practices, and breathwork practices that allow someone to find stillness in their mind, as also physical strength and flexibility.
Awesome.
It's a great thing.
It is a great thing. Yoga is great for people of all ages, from teens to preschoolers, from student athletes to professional athletes and weekend warriors. I mean, doesn't everyone want to wake up in the morning pain-free and be able to tie their shoes
Yes,
with
they do.
So most people know that yoga builds strength and flexibility.
Yes.
But what they sometimes aren't aware of is that it really starts to stretch and lengthen the connective tissues and the fascia that connect the bone and the muscles. This is particularly important for our student athletes as they start to get into very aggressive competitive sports at a very young age. We want to help them create a balanced body that will take them through years of fitness. So it doesn't matter whether you're performing at a collegiate level, at a high school level, or beyond that, or you are a biker, a runner, a golfer, a paddle player, a tennis player. It helps so many aspects of the game.
Right.
And it really helps you stay injury-free as you progress along through your career in sports. All right, and those are just the physical benefits.
Right.
So what are the other benefits of yoga, Trish?
Well, one of the large ones is stress management. People are able to come into yoga to find clarity, peacefulness, stillness in their very busy lives.
So is that what they talk about, like kind of finding your breath in a class?
Finding your breath, finding the power of meditation, allowing you to move into a more relaxed state so that basically when you leave the mat, you have a layer of Teflon around you so that life can kind of bounce off of you, that you're able to find pause in your life so that you can react the best to whatever ways that life brings you.
So basically,
find clarity and peace.
So we've got our mental benefits, and we've obviously got our physical benefits.
Yes.
What are some of the other things that yoga will do for you, and why?
Yoga keeps you young, as we know. And why it keeps you young is it keeps you flexible. What it does is actually add fluid back into the body. Synovial fluid, hyaluronic acid. It allows you to create strong neural pathways in your brain, helps you with balance, helps you know body awareness, just general body awareness that sometimes we lose. It's wonderful for helping you with sleep patterns, and so many of us struggle with sleep. Creates radiance, moves blood flow, moves lymph all around the body. It's just fabulous for keeping you healthy and resistant to disease.
It is, and we have a saying at the studio that yoga is a youthing practice. And it's not
it's
for... Right, it
Look
is
at
true.
us!
So as we say at the studio, yoga is the proverbial fountain of youth. It's for any age and as you age.
And I can certainly attest, before I found yoga, I was a marathon runner, and I felt that I moved like I was 60 years old. And because of yoga, I have taken back so much flexibility. I move, I don't know, 20s? I think 20s?
Well, it's amazing when you look at people you look at people who practice yoga, and really many other mindfulness practices as well. But to have that body awareness, to know where your body moves in space, to be able to bend over and tie your shoes without batting an eyelash, it is a big deal.
Yeah.
And I think people who practice yoga take it for granted because it's part of our lives. So we've got the mental benefits, the physical benefits.
So yoga is really wonderful for stress management. Through some of my work at Mass General Hospital, the Benson Henry Center, where we work with the mind and the body, combining Eastern and Western medicine, it's been statistics evolve from there. 70% of all primary care visits come from stress-related conditions, such as cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, anxiety, depression, headaches. There are a host of illnesses that originate from stress. And what's interesting is the effects of long-term stress have great impact on muscle mass, on your collagen production, overall create a state of imbalance in the body, which can lead to illness and decrease our immunity and resistance to illness.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
So we've got the physical benefits, and we've got the mental benefits, and the health benefits.
Under stress, the body, should I say, when we're stressed, we move into something known as the fight or flight response, where we are the stress response. What yoga allows is us to shut the switch off. We're able to move into a different nervous system called the rest and digest. That's where all the healing happens. That's where we shut off our stress chemical production. It's a place where we want to be so that we can stay youthful and disease-free.
That's why we all love Shavasana, the best of our yoga practice.
It's the best. It's the
last
ultimate
5-10 minutes.
Fabulous. Yes.
It is fabulous. All right, so we've talked about why it's for everybody.
Right.
We've talked about the age category and the benefits, both physically and mentally.
Right.
But let's just break it down. So the physical attributes, really, when you look at it, is strength and flexibility.
Yes.
It's lengthening the connective tissues and opening up the fascia in the body. It's working to create movement and freedom in the joints.
It creates hydration, which we lose as we get older, or if we tax our muscles and joints through, sports.
Right.
And we know that yoga can also help build immunity, our lymphatic drainage. It can increase our oxygen flow, our blood flow. It's great for helping with IBS, digestive issues. There's so many benefits to it physically, and it keeps us hydrated and moist throughout our whole lives internally.
So is that why yogis always look a little bit younger? So all that increased oxygen and helps their skin?
It's that radiance, absolutely. The blood flow is amazing.
It is amazing.
Think about when you're upside down. Not everybody has to go upside down, but if you are choosing that practice, all that blood is moving from the toes all the way to the brain.
Right.
It's amazing.
It is pretty amazing. So as far as skeletal alignment and body awareness and the way you move in space,
yes.
The benefits are amazing. We said amazing 1,000 times.
I think it's because we love yoga so much.
I think you're right. We're fortunate in Cohasset that our senior center offers yoga classes.
That's right.
And you have been teaching beach yoga every summer for how many years?
5 years, beach yoga. If those that want to have a link with nature. It's been amazing and growing every year. So the next class that you're looking at is Cohasset Beach Yoga. The program was formed about 5 years ago at Sandy Beach, and every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. On average, we have around 30 students per class, and it consists of an all levels vinyasa flow accompanied by music by my husband, Matt Henderson. At the end of every class, what makes it really fun is that we jump in the ocean, we cleanse the prior week, and we start out new again. It is an absolutely wonderful experience to connect with nature and a yoga practice.
Sounds like a perfect combination of everything.
It is.
Now, when do you start the classes?
We start the classes in June, and we end in mid-September. Everyone's really patient because the dogs go off the beach around 8 o'clock, so it's kind of fun. So once in a while we might meet some really neat dogs at the beginning of class, and then they're gone.
What time do you start classes?
8 a.m.
8
a.m. But I also have to note that we have restorative classes on Monday evenings taught by Beverly Bielowitz at 6:30 to 7:30, and Elizabeth Rogers Thursday evenings called Seaside Surrender, again a restorative class, 6:30 to 7:30.
Sounds like a perfect combination
it is
of
so
all
fun.
worlds.
Yes.
I remember her from, she's
So, also just to let you know, we have Cohasset 143 TV filming today, and for some reason you don't want to be on camera. Just feel free to maybe just, I don't know, just wave a hand when you're in child's pose, just to let me know. But I'll get you there, so I'll be looking around. And we have water. Okay, and I want to so, welcome to Sand Beach, Cohasset, and let's just take it all in by starting in our Tadasana pose and finding our feet. Standing up nice and tall, and rolling your shoulders open, heart open to receive. Welcome the beach into your soul. Feel that rising up.
Everything you do is wrong, you know. I came along, I wrote a song for you. And all the things you do, it was called yellow.
As you fill with breath, let's take a deep inhalation through your nose and allow it to dry down this area of the nose. Forward, lift your fingertips to the sky. Deep exhalation, palm and float to the sky. This time, take a nice big inhale, lifting high. Deep exhale, fold forward, all the way down. Deep inhale, bend your knees, rising up just like the sun. Deep exhale, folding forward. As I mentioned at the beginning of class, you wish not to be filmed. If you could just raise your hand, so I know. Take a couple more beautiful inhalations. Take the right hand next to the left. The sand, the ocean. Let yourself drop into this outside practice as you take one more breath. On your exhalation, unwind and find your favorite cup again. So stand the left hand up, and then take the left arm onto the mat. Sway your hips, turn your elbows in your plank pose. Good. Take your knees down. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhaling, chin and chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower, chin, chest down. Inhale, baby cobra, chin, chest up. Exhale, chin, chest lower. Inhale, either baby cobra or full cobra pose. Lifting chin, chest, and navel off the mat. Good. Take a full breath here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Press up either from your tabletop pose Or from your chaturanga dandasana, push it. And on your exhale, your palms float to the mat. You'll gently step your right foot up to meet your left foot. Inhaling, rising all the way. Drop your hands to your mat. So catching your breath, either above or below.
Rising in the sky, always in the sky,
And then draw your palms up to the sky. Grow. Breathe. Open up that hip. Big breath. Feel a constant rising and waving your left. Put your left arm over your left. Twist your arms like this. Double. High as you feel, open your rib cage. Breathe here. Let the gaze be neutral or up to the sky. Keep on asking, am I breathing? Am I breathing? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rising back up to your warrior 2. And take your hands on your hips. Turn both sets of toes towards me. And then pigeon toe your feet. Take a nice big inhale, get long in the front body, squeeze your shoulder blades together. On your exhale, fold forward as you hinge from the hips. Allow your fingertips to tense around opposite elbows. If you'd like to weigh down your torso, and then let go of your neck. Allow the blood to flow. Good. Good day.
I hope someday that you'll join us. And the world where this world.
Take one more deep and as you exhale, place both palms right down in front of you.
see.